Good evening and welcome to Leeson.com Stadium for this evening's North West Counties Premier Division fixture between Macclesfield Football Club and Vauxhall Motors. I'm Hoijord and will be your host of today's new pre-match build-up show. Within the next half an hour, we speak to Motors manager Mick McGrath, along with analysing both sides' starts of the season. Each side face each other for the first time this evening, this time coming at the state-of-the-art stadium behind me here in Macclesfield. This facility is massive and very impressive. A small history on Moss Rose, which is now known as the Leeson.com Stadium for sponsorship reasons. The first game here was all the way back in 1990, when the formerly known Macclesfield Town hosted Exeter City. The biggest game here in the early club history is when the Silkmen hosted Arsenal in the FA Cup back in September 1990, when Macclesfield Town came out 1-0 winners. Today's opponents, Macclesfield, are making quite the name for themselves in this league, with no league losses all season. This team is owned by local businessman Rob Smethurst, and the director of football is former professional player Robbie Savage. Robbie played for Wales internationally and played the club level for Leicester, Blackburn Rovers, Birmingham and more. The Motormen started with a massive game on the return of the Premier Division at home to AFC Liverpool. An early header from Joe Heath put the Motormen 1-0 up, but a brace from Coughlin ended in defeat for Vauxhalls. A draw in the Emirates FA Cup extra preliminary round at home to Skelmersdale United forced the game to a replay, where Skem came out on top. A heavy loss at Withenshield Town left McGrath's side winless in the competitive 21-22 season so far. 5 wins on the spin, with a 1-0 win at home to Liverland, a 5-4 win away to Ashton Athletic, 2 home wins in a row with 1-0 win against Skelmersdale United, and a 2-1 win on a Friday night under the lights against Prestwich Hayes pushed the Motormen right up the table. In between these games, we faced Runcorn Town at the Vidor Community Stadium. The match was abandoned due to a dreadful injury at half-time. Motors left back Greg Drummond went off due to a head injury and was rushed to hospital. Thankfully, Greg is recovering well and here today, supporting the boys from the sidelines for this foreseeable future. This is thanks to the NHS staff at the hospital, along with the first 2 responders, the Runcorn Town physio and Vauxhall physio, Shirley Whittaker. A 3-1 loss at Anfield Sports Centre against Lower Brett prepared Vauxhall for a massive match against Congleton Town at the Van Open Arena. A frustrating defeat on Saturday afternoon in Ellesmere Port, losing 1-0 to the Bears, despite dominating for large spells of the game. Macclesfield lead the table going into today's game after Saturday competing in the build-based FA Vars first qualifying round against Winterton Rangers. The Silkmen have played 9 competitive games so far this season, losing just 2 in the FA Cup and the build-based FA Vars. Macclesfield started their historic campaign at the Leeson.com Stadium, hosting Bearscott and winning 1-0 in front of a crowd of over 2,000, courtesy of a Leon Amsland goal. An 8-goal thriller followed with a 4-4 draw at the Barton Stadium, home of Winsford United. 4 goals from Tom Clare secured the Macclesfield. The new club's first ever FA Cup match, the Silkmen faced Bearscott once again at the Leeson.com Stadium with a 4-0 win, solidifying tonight's hosts their place in the FA Cup from preliminary round. A further 2 wins on the spin, with a 2-1 win at home to Earlam and a 3-1 win at home to Prestwich Hayes sent Macclesfield up to the top of the table going into FA Cup weekend once again. A 10-goal thriller followed the game away at Squiresgate after the brace from Aaron Dwyer, a goal from Kellen Adams and an own goal couldn't secure the win for the away side, and Squiresgate progressed through the next round of the FA Cup, sending the Silkmen crashing out. Another 2 wins on the spin for Macclesfield, with a 2-1 win against Barnoldswick Town and a 1-0 win at home to Congleton Town on Derby Day sent them into a massive game away to Ashton Athletic. A goal from Kellen Adams could only secure 1 point for Macclesfield as they headed into the build-based FA Vars fixture away to Winterton Rangers. A disappointing defeat for the Silkmen, with Winterton coming out on top by 3-2, sending Macclesfield crashing out of the Vars. Before we move on to the next part of the match build-up show, local school teacher Phil Hayward has been running 10k a day for 366 days in aid of suicide prevention for Widowed Mind. Phil finished his challenge 2 weeks ago, but his Just Giving page is still open, raising over £15,000 so far. Remember, Phil's Just Giving page will be in the description of this match build-up show. Please donate to support the cause if you can, going to Widowed Mind charity. One standout player so far this season for the Motormen is
start that paragraph again.
Okay. One standout player so far for the season for the Motormen is Joe Brandon. Brandon scored 4 so far this season after the match-winning last-minute goal against Liverland, a brace in the win against Ashton Athletic, and a goal in Thursday's evening loss away to Lower Brick. Joe was unavailable in 2 games over the bank holiday weekend against Skelmersdale United and the abandoned game against Runcorn Town, but is still bossing it in the Premier Division. We call it up with the Motors star man ahead of tonight's massive game here at the Leeson.com Stadium. Joe, welcome to the Leeson.com Stadium. How big is tonight's match for both sides, and how are you personally looking to support a big shift in tonight?
Yeah, it's massive. They're obviously top of the table, done well so far. We've had mixed results, so it's massive for us.
Yeah. Looking to bounce back from the last away game, losing 3-1 at Lower Brick, how important is this game with massive boost of confidence? Should we get a win heading into a busy period in the season?
Yeah, same again. It was a poor result last time out. We want to put it right, and there's no better day to do it today.
4 goals from you so far this season. Is this a personal achievement from you with this so far into the season?
Yeah, I don't think I've ever scored 4 this quickly, so yeah, I'm happy with it. Like.
How will the Macclesfield fans coming in numbers affect the performance of the squad?
I don't think it will. I think everyone's looking forward to it. Crucial on done it, crowd like that, so yeah, looking forward to it.
Youngster Jack Kelly has been a massive impact since breaking through to the first team in the 21-22 season. Kelly has scored 1 goal this season so far, scoring a winner in a well-worked goal against Skelmersdale United. Kelly has been working extremely hard in training and breaking through to the matchday squad for this season. Jack has also been playing for Birkenhead Sunday League side Dock AFC and has scored 4 goals so far this season. We spoke to Jack to discuss his progress and how he feels about the season so far. Jack, a good performance needed from the squad this evening. What's yourself and the rest of the squad looking to get out of this game?
I think after the 3 games, a bit disappointing, like last week should have maybe won, but I think it'd be good to get on a good run again. You know, I think we definitely need a win tonight, if not points would do, but yeah, I think we can do it with the lads. We've got a good squad, so yeah, looking forward to it.
A good few performances from you so far this season. How happy are you to be performing so well at a good level?
Yeah, made up, you know, Mick and Joe been dead good with me this year, you know, just coming into the squad, all the lads as well. Been dead good, getting used to it, making me feel comfortable, so yeah, made up, yeah.